With no hater, free. With no hater, free.
What's up, girl? I'm trying to get my... What up, YouTube? So, it's 2K20. I've been on hiatus for... I think my last 2K video was 2K18. But that one got some real good views. How to get a posterized badge. Got me a little 20-something thousand. I took the year off on 19. Had a lot of stuff going on. Moving around, etc., etc. But that don't matter. We here. We back. And I don't know about y'all, but I can't shoot. I'm going to just keep that straight. I'm more of a cross you up, take you to the rack, cross you up, dish it out to the open man type of player. That's in real life and in 2K. So I can't really shoot like that on 2K. My timing be off, and this year is a lot different. You gotta have quick draw, blase, blase, blase. So I know I can't be the only one out here that can't shoot, or else all these jump shot videos and all that stuff wouldn't be getting no views. So I decided to make a jump shot video of my own. Well, it could be several jump shot videos. Depends on y'all, depends on the likes, comments, feedback that I get. So I'm starting off with 10 jump shots from the NBA players, just 10 regular jump, like Carmelo, Ray Allen, Giannis, I think. You'll see the 10 when we get to the video. But basically, I'm gonna show you the cues on those jump shots, so you'll know what to look for when those jump shots are green. That's it. That's the only way I make my shots. Like, I take my shot meter off and I just shoot and look for the cues, right? So if that's the case, between that, your hot zones, and that hot zone hunter badge, please put that on. That's how you're gonna get the greens. And even sometimes when you don't really get it, it still goes in because you know the cue, you know when to release. So that should be about it for the intro. I'm gonna dive right into the video. I hope you guys enjoy it. Subscribe, like if you do. Just let's get 10 likes on this video, and I'll go ahead and make the rest. All right, so we're starting off with Ray Allen. I did a shot, regular shot, no green or anything. But here in the slow motion, I'm gonna show you what to look for. Right here, before his legs click together, right there, that's where you want to release the shot in order to get the green. All right, so I froze it right here so you guys can get a real good look at what it is. But this is the animation that you want to look for when you're releasing this shot. So we're gonna look for different cues on every jump shot like this when it freeze frame. So you see his elbows. What I found with Ray Allen is at the top of his jump shot is when you want to release the ball. All right, so imagine when he's going up for the shot. After the gather, when he's going up at the top of the release, when you release, normally it's always going in, or you get a green animation or something like that. So going forward in the video, this is how the lineups are set up. We're going to be looking at, first we're going to look at a regular shot, missed or not, and then we're going to be looking at a slow motion shot so you can see the animation and what it looks like. And then I'll show you a freeze frame of exactly where your animation needs to be, exactly where you need to release the shooting button in order to get the green animation. All right, so next we have Giannis's shot. Giannis's shot is like when the ball is right in front of his face. When it gets to right in front of his face, that's when you're going to release it. Take a look at slow motion, what we're looking at here. Right when the ball comes up, wait for it. Clearly the slow motion is taking its sweet time. All right, when he goes up for the gather right here in front of his face is when you let go of it in order to get the green animation. Like right when it almost looks like it's hitting his face on the shot, right? So if you let go there, and I'm going to show you in a still shot of exactly how it looks right here. When the ball is like right above his head, even though I got that much space, it's going to be green. The next jump shot is going to be Melo. Now, Melo shot, I think you guys can see how many shots it takes for me to put up in order to get a green, man. It just wasn't going for me.
I wasn't getting the green animation that I wanted at all. But let's take a look right here in slow motion. And we'll see exactly where his shot release is. Now with Melo's, I believe it's the toes are pointing straight down. Let's look. Yeah. All right, when his feet come together and his toes are pointing straight down is when you want to release for his jump shot. Let's take a look at the freeze frame. Yeah, you see, it took me 34 shots in order to find this, to get a green with this guy, man. But you see how his toes are pointed straight down right there? That's what you want to look for. Now remember, my cues don't have to be your cues. You can look at anything about this jump shot right here at this moment, and whatever works for you to get the green, use that. Like his elbows, for instance. You know what I'm saying? Whatever works for you. All right, so the next shot is going to be Kobe shot. I used Kobe shot in the beginning of the year. It worked out for me a little bit, but, you know, it was still inconsistent, especially with the stretch bigs before I found out that stretch bigs was just a whole problem out here. But Kobe shot as well is one of the ones where the toes are pointed straight down on the release. That's what I look at. That's what I used to look at. Then after I made this video, I looked at his elbow. Like when his elbow's directly pointed out at the goal, I have a higher percentage with getting greens. Right there, we're getting greens with Kobe than anybody else. Let me show you. See how it's pointed right there? You can't really see from this view, but you can see his elbow's pointed and the ball's right above his head as well. Remember, any cues that you want or feel comfortable with. All right, next we got Steph Curry, the shooter, arguably the greatest shooter of all time. I don't really use his release like that, but right here, Steph Curry shot is another one of those ones where it's like right in the face. Right? Like when the ball goes up right in his face. And I think his elbow as well is a cue that I used when I was making the video. Let's take a look in slow motion and see. Okay, his is right above the face, right in front of the face. That's what I was using. Like right when the ball gets up in front of his face before you release for the jump shot. I'm going to show you better when we get to the freeze frame exactly what I mean. It's kind of like Giannis's. A lot of these jump shots are similar. So, okay, I freeze framed it here. It's pointing down, but it looks like I freeze framed it when his toes were pointing down and the ball was above his head, already ready to be released. So, I guess it's not right in front of his face. But once again, you know, whatever cues work for you, just know that those were the cues that got me green animation. All right, next we have coming up is Anthony Davis. Now, this is the one that was right in front of his face. I got it confused with Steph. So Anthony Davis is pretty much like he's going to hit his head with the ball. And that's when you release it. Look, right here, that's a release. Release that right away at that whole point, that whole window right there. And when we look at the freeze frame, you'll be able to see better what I mean. See right here? Like pretty much when the ball is like right in his face is when you're going to release it on Anthony Davis' shot. That might actually be easy for some big men. All right, KD. Kevin Durant. Last year, this was my shot. Like, for the second half of the year, this is what I went to. All right, KD has like a snapback effect on his shot. Like it's almost like a snap when he goes up, and that's when you release it. Right there when the ball snaps towards his head, you let go. It's like fluent. There's no space for you to really wait for the animation. You got to hold it. When you jump up, as we look at the freeze frames, also right above the head. Like it's one animation. When he goes up, like you're pretty much already letting go. So a pretty quick release in that sense. All right, this one, Gallinari. This is my sleeper shot. A lot of people don't know about this shot. I used to use this like in 17, I think. I'm not 100% which year it was, but that was my sleeper shot. As you can see, like his greens are going to come from, it's another in front of the face shot. So it's going to come for you pretty much like, it looks like you're pushing the ball on his animation as we get to the spot in this slow motion video that's taking forever I'll be able to show you better. All right. So after the gather, we're gonna look at the gather, and then right when the ball's in his face, right there, you let go of it. His is kind of like Kevin Durant too. It's like a fluent animation. It's quick, in the sense that when you press it, there's no space. Like you go right up and you release the ball. Like his animation, he gets to his green point way faster than KD does. I mean, the same space as KD, same speed. So we got my boy Rudy Gay. Now this is one of the quickest shots that I got a green on. Like if you can see the numbers, if it shows in the bottom right, like I think I greened both of the demo shots immediately. Like the first one straight in green. Like I didn't even have one to show you guys where it wasn't green. So I just had to do it with both green animations. But Rudy Gay I used last year and some of this year and before. Like Rudy Gay is the go-to shot when all else fails. But his is at like the top of the arc right there. You see when he jumps up and goes for the shot. It's kind of like Ray Allen's. At the top of the arc is when you let go of that. And it's pretty much going to be green, man. I actually might switch off of Ray Allen and switch back to Rudy Gay. I was using Ray Allen because I knew that release from making this video, like right before his feet actually tapped together. But for me to go right in and get 2 greens with Rudy Gay off the top, I think I'm going to have to switch back to him. I think my body's just more comfortable with Rudy. Now we got Paul George. This is going to be the last one for this video. This isn't in any specific order either. This is not what I think is the best to the worst jump shots or anything like that. This is just what jump shots that I already went through for this year that I was using on my player. You know what I'm saying? But we take a look at Paul George's. His shot is, to me, I believe, also is at the top of the arc. Like, let's look at it in slow motion here. Right there, oh, it's above the head. You see how the ball is above his head before we release it? Like, it's another above the head release. I didn't really like to use him last year because they were giving me a whole lot of green animations for his release, and it was like, why? They were giving the animations, but I wasn't hitting the shots. But so I stopped using it. But some of the cues we could look at, if you've seen his elbow there, how it's fully extended, that's what I use. And like the ball's above his head as well as a release point. But once again, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you enjoyed the video, let me know. 20 likes and I'll make some more videos, man. And we'll go up, we'll progress from there. But basically what I'm looking for is any kind of feedback. Let me know if you guys like the video. Let me know what you want to see on the next video, etc. And we could go through all the shots. I don't mind. We'll go through all the shots in 2K, and we'll find a green animation for all of them. And everybody go be shooting out here.